It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. Here we go. So Detroit will get the first possession. Outside Robinson, pass to Cunningham. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Harris against Barnes. Now Ingram. Back to Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, that's Pirtle, willing to absorb the contact and finish despite that. Really nicely done.
Back to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. Much of our discussion centered around Kate Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Harris against Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Ingram. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Cunningham against quickly. Thompson outside. He shoots a 3. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors with a lead. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Check out the big man running the floor. Pirtle on the rim run. His reward is a bucket.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Quickly against Cunningham. And the dunk by Duran.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Cunningham against quickly. The 3 from Barnes. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Pass to Duran. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. It's tipped and stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Jumps up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Left side Robinson. Pirtle. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors lead by 4. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. In transition, here they come. Thompson passes to Duren. Pirtle with some nice D.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Barrett finds quickly. Now Ingram from deep. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pistons trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Harris outside. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Harris has got 5.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Barrett. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Harris against Barnes. Harris misses. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ingram against Thompson. Now here's Barnes. He's closely guarded. The 3 from Quickly. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Pistons trail by 7. And so the timeout by J.D. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Toronto. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside Robinson. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Duren. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Jakob Pirtle.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Pirtle, the layup off target. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham passes to Duren. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Fires for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. From downtown. Here's the second effort. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 7.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. Pounded by Harris. Outside Ingram. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9. And it's Detroit with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Cunningham. Fades. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Ingram. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson against Dick. Lets it go from the wing. Thompson's shot is off. Raptors lead by 4. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Barnes in the post. Harris on him. Barnes in the post. Pounded by Harris. Barnes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead. Thompson outside. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Thompson with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. Back to Duren. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 2-point Toronto lead.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
It's Barnes on the wing. Outside Ingram. Let's go with a 3. No good there. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Toronto shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Javonte Green out there with Holland. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. Dick. Count the basket. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Well, so smooth, so confident coming off the screen. We see it, Grady Dick.
Right side Green. Uses the glass on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Shed. No made baskets yet. Right side Dick. Pass to Shed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mamukelashvili. Drills it from deep. Mamukelashvili's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Jenkins. There's the steal. Quickly with the ball. Down low. Here's Dick. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, Grady Dick's effectiveness in close. I tell you, we're used to seeing him on the perimeter. That's a big-time finish.
To the right side. Pass to Stewart. Outside, Green. Back to Stewart. Green finds Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Pass to Holland. And here's Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham against Quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. the wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Three-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Now here's Quickly. It's deflected. And here's Robinson. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, tries a three. Rebound, Toronto. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Quickly from outside. And the Raptors miss again. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, clear the deck.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Dick against Thompson. On the wing, Grady Dick. And it's good. 2 points. Dick's got 6 here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Cunningham. Robinson's got his 2nd basket of the night. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Pistons, Duren comes in for Stewart, and Harris is subbed in for Holland. Outside Barnes. Barrett a screen on Harris. Barnes passes to Ingram. And they'll get another chance. Now here's Barnes. Fires the three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Thompson against Ingram. Ingram double team. Here's Shed. And it's off from 3-point range. For Detroit, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Sinks the tray. Shed's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson passes to Duren. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Toronto trailing. Here's Shed. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Robinson. Barrett passes to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Ingram against Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Duren.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Dick, he's checked in for Shed. It's both from the stripe.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Dick. Robinson against Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Cunningham, left side. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Harris outside. Rebound, Toronto.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Barrett passes to Dick. The baseline J. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Barrett against Cunningham. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Ingram against Robinson. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
2 points. That one goes. Cunningham's got 20.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
That one's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 1.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Good work there as it goes. 9 points for Tobias Harris.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Ingram, the pass to Mamukelashvili. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you need to know. A poet.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-sized holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 1. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Moving so well at 6'8", Ingram will be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Barnes against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Over Ingram. Thompson, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, we know Pirtle, very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Outside Robinson. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Yep, that one's good. Cunningham's got 22.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. 22 points for him. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll be a second foul of the game. Cunningham with the ball. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Cunningham's got 25 points. Toronto leading by 3. Quickly passes to Barrett to the paint. Here's Pirtle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Robinson against Barrett. Now here's Duran, guarded closely. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes, pounded by Harris. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Defensive foul. Tobias Harris. Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a 2-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Duren. The pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren with a screen on Barnes. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Quickly. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Quickly. Barnes has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Cunningham. He can't hit that time. Pirtle with some nice D.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Harris against Barnes. 6 to shoot. Back to Quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Caught off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Cunningham finds Duren. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto leading by 11. On the wing Quickly. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Barrett. Banked it in off the glass. Barrett's got 7 points.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. And here's Harris outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And that one's good. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Harris outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the shot goes. And that's 13 points for Scotty Barnes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. Pistons trail by 17. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jenkins. Stewart against Barnes. Here's Jenkins. Can they get it? That shot missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Right side Ingram. Knocks down the long K. Ingram's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Robinson. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. To the middle. Thompson passes to Duren. And the layup is good off the glass. Duren's got 17 points.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. Outside Ingram. Rebounded by the Pistons. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Outside Robinson. The three. Rebound Toronto. Birtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. Ingram's got 37.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And so it's Toronto, continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Holland, also Karis LeVert out there, Isaiah Stewart out there with Cade Cunningham, and it's Jenkins in at the point guard position.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Barnes. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Drops in the layup for two. He's got 27.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Barrett passes to Barnes. All alone. Again, the Raptors good for two more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Outside Barnes. Takes the three. Again, the miss by Barnes.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Basket's good. Cunningham's got 31.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside Dick. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Harris is checked in for LeVert. Pistons trail by 18. Now here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham. Going right up for the slam.
Cunningham against Barrett. Here's Dick. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Cunningham. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 22 was their biggest lead. And that one, good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And he gets the bucket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Shed. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. From outside the arc. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Now here's Dick. Here's Shed. And it's Harris with the rebound.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And that one's good. Stewart.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And here's Harris outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Toronto leading by 12. Now quickly. Right side Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Shed's checked in. To the wing, right side. Here's Murray Boyles. The three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 12. Inside. Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. 21 points for Jalen Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Quickly with the ball. Back to Pirtle. Yet another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. And so here is Toronto. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And again, another assist.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feed is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Quickly, outside. Pass to Shed. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
The biggest stars go large in the biggest moment, and he's done it with the pass.
Now the franchise record holder for most assists in a playoff game. Such a tremendous player and a tremendous leader. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Shed. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 22 was their biggest lead. Oh, he cannot hit. Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul him.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Quickly! Oh, missed on the tray.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The triple drop.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Raptors lead by 6. Outside Ingram. And again, another missed shot.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Thompson outside. Now Robinson fires the 3, and he nails it.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
The Raptors shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Now here's Ingram. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Pistons trail by 3. And here's Cunningham. Now Harris. Cunningham outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto leading by 3. Up minutes and got it! Another basket!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Now here's Ingram.
And this guy is just a gamer. Ingram doesn't feel pressure. He embraces the moment, taking and making important shots.
Cunningham. It's good.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Outside Harris. Here's Cunningham. Robinson fires. No good from 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Timeout called the Pistons. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Barnes with a rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Detroit calls timeout. They're losing by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Knocks down the trifecta.
For 3.
So the Raptors win it. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our